Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Rob here, Foil Loaded Customs. Hey, on today's video, you're gonna see start to finish exactly how we're able to transform my brother's 1979 Chevrolet Silverado 10 into the truck you see behind me. Stay tuned to the end of the video. We'll tell you exactly how much I spent on this. I'm gonna go over all the parts, all the materials, everything I purchased for this truck, and you're gonna be something surprised exactly what it cost to change it from that black truck. I'll throw that up on the channel now. It's what you see behind me. Stay tuned for today's video. So we got about 5 days, maybe 7. Got our paint. So let's make this 79 C10 custom. Let's go. Except my door is locked. No, it's not. Let's do it. Custom. Exactly.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thank you. So guys, so at my mom and dad's place, so before I went and we started this here, the only tools we really had available in the shop prior to me ordering stuff for this paint job was basically these wrenches here, whatever's on there, the pipe wrenches and other stuff like that, oil change filters, which it's not going to get you too far doing body work. And then whatever's in this little cabinet here, which is mostly screwdrivers and sockets. And that's the same thing, screwdrivers and sockets, and that's pretty much about it. So these are the tools that my brother had. Luckily we did have this 26 gallon, I think it's 26 gallon air compressor. So I've painted with this before. My actual second paint job I ever painted was a 87 Cadillac Brougham I had, and that was in the magazine. I got front cover and centerfold on it, and I painted that thing with a 15 gallon air compressor. So takes a little longer. You're not going to get a beautiful flat clear coat, but you can wet sand and polish it and make it look really nice when it's done. So if this is all you have, it's something you can still work with. It's something you can still do to get the job done there too. So don't let things stop you from getting things, from doing things you want to do. So these are all the tools, all the boxes and stuff that I ordered for this paint job. Let's quickly go over them with you. We'll check out the prices, rough idea, so you can kind of have an idea exactly what it costs to do this paint job when I had to order majority of the stuff from scratch without having any sanding blocks and stuff like that. So let's go through the boxes and I'll show you exactly what I ordered for this paint job. So this is my paint gun I got here. I ordered this from Amazon. It's an Astro low volume, low pressure gun. It's supposed to work really good with, because we already have a 26 gallon air compressor. That's what I'm using to do this paint job. This is supposed to work good for it, so wanting to see how that goes. Gonna test it out there today. Never used it before. This was about $100 on Amazon. This is what the box looks like. So if you like how the paint job turned out and you want to do this for yourself, this is the gun I got. It was about $100. We're gonna see exactly how it turns out when it's done. Nice looking gun. It feels good in the hands, so we'll test it out here on the door jambs and see how it sprays. So this is what we got for the primer here. I picked up from the paint supply store. This is the Evercoat Feather something G2 Feather G2 polyester primer. So it should be a high build primer. Should be pretty good. I use something similar to this. I think it's called Slick Sand. It does a fantastic job. So the truck's already been primered before, and I'm pretty sure the people that sold my brother paint sold him primer too. So it's got a couple coats of epoxy primer already. So not too worried about that. Spot primed everything there with some edge primer there too. So there's no metal or nothing like that showing. So I've got this here. This mixes 1 quart to one of these pieces here. So this is the other stuff that I ordered. This all came from Amazon. These are the Chemical Guys polishing pads. These are about 15 bucks a piece, so about $45. I got the other finishing one coming there as well. These are my Benzerna cut polishes that I prefer to use. They do a really good job, cuts really quick, really fast. Got these off Amazon as well. I believe they were about 60 bucks a piece. My brother didn't have any of those, didn't have any of these. Bought a power polisher too. He didn't have that as well. This was about 60 bucks on sale from Amazon. Didn't have any primer guns or paint guns either, so picked up a primer gun. This was from PV Mart. I paid about 40 bucks, $45, something like that for this. About 45 bucks for this paint gun here. I had ordered this one here off Amazon as well. This is a low volume, low pressure paint gun. This one here ran probably about 100 and some bucks. Got it on sale from Amazon during their Amazon Prime Days or whatever it was called. So got that there. This is some other stuff that I ordered up, and I'll show you just the final stuff that I ordered. It's just sitting over in the box over there, just in case you're wondering all the supplies, what it's eventually going to cost to do this truck when we didn't have any tools or anything to start other than these wrenches that you see here. So I'll show you the other stuff I got in the box. So for this here, this is what was in the other box in the back. I had ordered this from a different auto body supply store that I normally deal with because I knew they would have the all metal filler, which we were putting over our welding anywhere we welded and we ground down, we put this over top of it. And this stuff sounds really nice. I really like it. So I made a small order from this shop to make sure that I was able to get this. But I ordered the all metal from them, a quart size here of the lightweight Evercoat body filler. I ordered a paint mask because my brother did not have one. Sorry, the primer here. The primer came with the body shop supplies. So this is included in that there as well. I got take a quick look at this off there for you. 3M disposable mixing board. I think this was about 20 bucks or something like that. That's what it cost. The paint mask that you're seeing here, I got the pair of these for sanding, and then the proper cartridges for painting. This came out to probably about 100 bucks for all that stuff there. This was about 45. I think this was about another 25 or so. Ordered up guide coat for them too. I think this is about 30 bucks, $35, something like that. Another thing of gloves. That was about 25. Mixing stick was probably about 7 bucks. And all this wet sandpaper there too. Ordered that from the Body Shop Supply Store, and everything from the Body Shop Supply Store came out to roughly about, I think it came out to about 200 and some dollars, 230 bucks. So in this first box that we have, this is all the paint materials I picked up at the body shop here in town. Gallon of clear coat with the hardener. This here ran about, I think about $119. The reducer, I believe, was about 75. We picked up a gallon of filler here. We haven't even opened this can yet. We've just used this little quart size I ordered. But my brother does have a couple other vehicles out here we're going to need that for us later on. So it's nice it's already here. Plus it was on sale. I think it was 35 bucks, maybe $35 or something like that for it. So got that there. Let's move these out the way. And then picked up here a gallon of the caramel copper metallic color. I think this was probably the most expensive. I think it was around $300 and some for the gallon of this paint here. This is the middle section, which is going to be a cool vanilla. It's a Chrysler color. Looks really nice. Ordered that there too. I had to go over the receipt, but I think it was probably under 100 bucks for that. And we got some masking tape, roll of masking paper for the windows, engine bay, stuff like that, right? And then we got over here some mixing cups, tack rags, stuff like that. That's what's in this first box here. Same with the lacquer thinner for cleaning my guns, and wax and grease remover for wiping down the panels there too, making sure nothing's contaminated. Also got a little thing here of ice and glaze putty. That was ordered. Everything in the body shop that I ordered from the body shop came out to about $937. So majority of this stuff, I ordered all this from the body shop. This all came from the body shop. It was $937 for this much. For all this, this is all the paints and paint material. $937 what it costs. That's in Canadian dollars too. So if you're in the United States, that's going to be probably around 600 bucks, maybe about 550 or so. But that's what the paint cost, was about $937. I'll go over the other boxes here, show you what I got in those. And this is the final box of stuff that I picked up for this paint job here. As you can see, so I picked up a 7-piece Durablock sanding kit. My brother did not have any sanding blocks available here either at Mom and Dad's house. I picked up 4 rolls of the sticky back paper, 80 grit, 180, 220, 400. And I also picked up like that wet sand paper there that you were seeing as well. Has grits from 600 all the way up to 3,000 in there. And I got probably about 100 pieces of those. So that's the other supplies that I picked up. Roughly with this, all the stuff here for the paint, the guns, everything else that you see. Picked up some rags, like power polisher. The other power polishing stuff I put away. Also picked up a new hose that was on sale because he had one that was leaking and wasn't any good. So picked all this stuff up. I believe in total for the truck is roughly around 1,600 bucks, maybe 1,600, around 1,600 or so. I think is what it cost for all these supplies to do the body work on my brother's truck. And the only thing he had, the wrenches, air compressor, And he did have that Mastercraft flux core welder there too. So that's what it cost. Probably about 1,600 bucks, maybe about 1,650 or so. That was for all the supplies, bought off Amazon, local body shop supply store in town for all the paint, and another body shop supply store that I deal with. But I was able to get all the supplies we needed. And what's great about this here too is we're going to have extra supplies like the body filler, the metal filler, the guns, the cut polish paste, the polishing pads, the polisher, lacquer thinner, a bunch of leftover product that we're going to be able to use eventually to do his other 2 cars out here when I help him out with those as well. So in my opinion, not too bad if you're doing something yourself in the shop, like under 2,000 bucks. So let's see how good this truck turns out from a free truck that he picked up, didn't spend any money on. Let's see how good it looks when we're done with it. All right, cool guys. So thanks a lot for sticking around to the end of today's video. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave your comments down below in the comment section. If you guys take the time out to leave me comments, I'm going to take the time out to reply to you. So start to finish, as you see this truck behind me, with all the materials I listed, everything that I listed for this truck, we spent just over $2,200 on the vehicle. As you see it right behind me, it came out to like 2,241 bucks or something. Start to finish, that's all I spent on the vehicle. This is how it looks now. This is what we were able to do with a $400 truck, and I was only spending $2,241 or so on it. So let me know, guys, in the comment section. Are you surprised at that number? Do you think it was going to be quite a bit higher? I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know in the comment section down below there too. Maybe you guys have a budget build or something like that I could help you out with. That'd be really cool. That'd be make for a really cool series if I could help other people with theirs. Keep the cost down low and give you guys a vehicle that turns out like this when we're finished with it. So, all right, cool guys. Thanks a lot for sticking around to the end of today's video. And remember, if it's not Raglan, it's not custom. I'll catch you guys next episode, so take care.